never look back. I will not wait to be next.
Tonight, we are all afraid. There have been 2 impossible murders. Each murder appears committable only by phantom, as if the living have been killed by the dead.
Appears you know something.
You know who killed my father.
I must consider Miss Reynolds' assistance. Survivors, desperate and threatened. The ex-police commissary who has been in this house before. Each time death occurs, the authoress, determined, capable, murderously clever. Our avenging angel, Olga Semenov, so keen on justice as she prescribes it. The former love full of rage for the doctor. And only the fragment of a photograph to remember such happiness. But there has been a 3rd death which explains the other 2. The murder of Alicia Drake, committed by her mother, her murderer. A mother who killed her own child, then killed twice more to hide her terrible sin.
How dare you, after all I have suffered, to accuse me of harming my little girl?
Your little girl had grown. You could not fathom losing her to anyone else. In a rage, you tore up your garden of rainbow flowers.
Flowers, you're too far gone now.
But you replanted your garden, not with a rainbow, but with a single color. The single color that could give you back what you would not live without.
All night I am hearing, seeing things which are not there. I begin to believe in the impossible presence of ghosts. When in fact I had been doped, drugged, with an hallucinogenic poison.
I thought my cupboards were bare. Found your honey in the linen closet.
There is a poison in the flowering species of Rhododendron ponticum. Its highest concentration in the nectar that concentrates further when processed by bees into honey.
All this effort for a teaspoon of wildflower honey that we could buy for 6 lira.
It's not wildflower. I can't place it.
They call it Deli Bal in Turkey, where it grows wild, where Rowena Drake traveled alone, angry. Mad honey, a mere teaspoon of this poison induces weakness, fever, hallucination. You replanted it with that same toxic flower that would produce poison honey.
I couldn't do that. I wouldn't.
Your daughter was not possessed. She was poisoned by a mother who could not let her go, who lovingly spoon-fed controlled doses of poison honey in her tea, keeping her just sick enough to prevent a reunion with her repentant love. Weak, helpless like a child again. Yours again. Until a mistake.
Mrs. Semenov watched Alicia while you slept at last. Night fell and Olga grew frightened when, inevitably, Alicia woke, I am sure, disturbed again. But what to do? And not knowing the real truth, Olga Semenov did what she believed that you would do, and served Alicia Drake calming tea, sweetened with honey. Too sweet.
I didn't